Hola, buenos dias. I'm Joenard Galvez Labrador, a BSH student 2D. Today, I'm going to explain you what is supply chain, why do company develop supply chain, and what is supply chain management.
Is a supply chain. A supply chain is the network of all individual, organization, resources, activity, and technology involved in the creation and sales of a product. A supply chain encompasses everything from the delivery of resource materials from the supplier to the manufacturer, through to its eventually delivery to the end user. The supply chain is a segment involved with getting the finished product from the manufacturer to the consumer. Is known as the distribution channel. Step in the supply chain. Fundamental step of supply chain is order are as following: sourcing raw materials, preparing those materials into basic parts, combining those basic parts to create a product, order fulfillment sales, product delivery, customer support and return service. The amount of time it takes any one of these process from start to completion is known as lead time. Supply chains are managed by supply chain manager who monitoring lead time and coordinate the process in each step to maximize customer satisfaction. Supply chains can be constrained against value chain. They contribute to the product in the different way. Supply chains aim to meet customer demands. Value chain see to add value to product on top and inherit value. The purpose of the value chain is to give company competitive advantage in the industry. Supply chain management and value chain management are two slightly different perspectives on the same basic process and work in the tandem to meet two slightly different definitions of demand. Supply chain models. There are several common supply chain business models that supply chain fit into. The model have two main focuses: nest and efficient. Each model strives from some combination of both, but approachable those goals efficient. In addition, models that favor one over the other organization can evaluate the value proposition of each in reflection of their goals and constraint and choose which suit the best. The model type are continuous flows model, work-based of mature industrial with a degree of stability. Fast change model, work-based for product with a short life cycle such as fashion item. Flexible model, work-based of industry with a level of stability, a few relative predictable demand fact. Customer competition change model, work-based of highly competitive market in which pricing play a larger part. The model are subject to overlap and should be designed by the supply chain manager to fit a unique supply chain. Why do companies develop supply chain? A goal of supply chain management is to improve efficiency by coordinating the effort of the supply chain. This can result in the company achieving the competitive advantage over its rivals and enhancing the quality of the product it produces, both of which can lead to increased sales and revenue. What is supply chain management? Supply chain management is a handling of this entire product flow of a good or service, starting from the raw component all the way to delivery the final product to the consumer. A company creates a network of supplying link in the chain that move the product alone from the supplier raw materials to those organizations that deals directly with users. Does supply chain management work? According to CIO, there are 5 components of traditional supply chain management system. Number 1 is planning. Plan and manage all resources that are required to meet customer demands for a company, product, or service. When the supply chain is establishing, determining metric and measure whether the supply chain is effective or efficient, deliver value to customer, and meet company goals. Number 2 is sourcing. Choose supplier that provide to goods and service need to create the product, then establish processes to monitor and manage supply relationship to key processes including ordering, reserving, managing inventory, and authorized supply payment. 4 is manufacturing. Organize the activity required to accept raw materials, manufacture product, test of quality, packaging, or for shipping, and schedule for delivery. Delivery and logistics. Coordinate customer order, schedule delivery, dispatch, load, invoice customer, and receive payment. Returning. Create a network or process that takes back defective excess of unwanted product. Effective supply chain management is increased value to the supply chain cycle, identifying potential problems when a customer orders more product that manufacturer can deliver, the buyer can complain or poor service. Through data analysis, manufacturers may be able to anticipate the shortage before the buyer is disappointed. Optimizing price. Dynamical seasonal products have a limited shelf life. At the end of the season, the products are tropical, scrape of salt dip, discount, airline, wholesale, and other with a perishable product. Tropical adjust price dynamically to meet demand by using analytic software. Similar, the forecasting technique can improve margin even for hard goods. Improve the allocation of available to promise inventory. Analytical software tools help dynamically allocate resource and schedule work based on the sales forecast, actual order, the promises delivery of raw materials. Manufacturer can confirm the product delivery date when the order is placed, significantly reducing incorrect file order.
Mission 2, I'm going also to explain you the raw materials, supplier, manufacturer, distributor, retailer, and consumer. Raw materials. Raw materials are materials of substances used in the primary production of manufacturing of goods. Takeaway raw materials are input goods or inventory that company needs to manufacture its product. Examples of raw materials include steel, oil, cord, grain, gasoline, lumber, forest resource, plastic, natural gas, coals, and materials. Raw materials can be direct raw materials which are directly used in the manufacturing process, such as wood for a chair. Indirect raw materials are not part of the final product but are instead used comprehensively in the production process. The value of direct raw materials and inventory appear as a current asset on the balance sheet. Supplier is a person or business that provides a product or service to another entity. The role of supplier is a business is to provide high quality products from the manufacturer at a good price
To the distribution or retailer. For a resale or supplier is a business is someone who acts as intermediary between the manufacturer and retailer, ensuring that communication is the forthcoming and stock in a quick quality. The importance of supplier is the product life cycle. Supplier has an important role to every stage of product life cycle, from the resourcing raw materials to helping wrap up production and finding better option of raw materials. As the market start become the company need to work closely with their supply to get the best of their product. Example of the role of supplier. The role of supplier is a business can be demanding one of the retailer expect a certain level of quality and manufacturer expect the supplier to sell a lot of stock. Due to this, supplier must be flexible and understand how to manage relationship. Other important elements of supplier roles included compliance with local law. Suppliers should be complete with all relevant law and standards, including the human rights protection and child labor. Equitable transaction from all retailers. Supplier must provide equal opportunity of all retailers to do business, and them retailers should not reject it due to their location any other reason. Best price possible. Supplier must be guaranteed the best price for quality retailer to maintain trust among them that will help ensure repeat business in the future. No conflict of interest of supplier. A supplier should do not business with those who they have take interest. They should include family members, friends, and new or colleges. This is a decrease likelihood of unfair treatment among other customers. Manufacturer is a company that uses raw materials and employs labor hours to create finishing product. What does manufacturer means? These are many different types of companies in the world. Some companies focus on creating new product like manufacture, whereas other companies focus on selling production like retailer. Everyone is familiar with famous manufacturer like a Ford Motor Company. As raw materials delivery to its factory on the delay basic these pieces of metal and glasses are the model and shaped onto finishing car. The original Ford River assembly line plant was famous to having raw materials come in one end of plant and finishing model cars leave other end of this plant. Example, manufacturer mainly focus on production and creating product or finished good. Manufacturer is sell their products directly to the consumer or the user of the product. Instant manufacturer usually sell their product to other businesses down to the chain like a retailer, dealer, or wholesaler. Distribution means to spread the product throughout the marketplace such that a larger of people can buy it. Distribution is involved doing the following things. One is a good transport system to take the goods into different geographic area. Second is a good tracing system so that the right goods search at the right time in the right quality. A good packaging with the take with where the series of transport, tracing the place where the production can be placed such that there is a maximum opportunity to buy it. It is also involved a system to take back goods from the trade. Trader is a company that buy product from the manufacturer or wholesale and sell them to the user or customer. It is a retailer is the intermediary and middleman the customer used to get products from the manufacturer. What does retailer mean?
The retailer system has been in the place forever. It's worked like the manufacturer design and produce goods, the end product, but they ever market and sell them to the customer directly. Being able to produce goods is much different being able to sell goods to the end user. This is why most manufacturers stick to producing. Retailers are expert in marketing, sales, merchandise, inventory, and knowing their customer. They purchase that good from the manufacturer and cost of market them to consumer to retail price. The retail price can be anywhere from the 10% to 50% higher than manufacturer cost. You can think of this as marketing and advertising fee. Retailers spend millions of dollars of marketing to help sales product. They carry this advertiser budget come from the makeup of the good. For example, a good example of tradition, retailer is the best buyer is purchase goods from manufacturers like Sony and all Sony at cost of selling them consumer and higher price for the most part. Best buying manufacturer any product is carry. Consumer, anyone who uses a product or service is referred to as a consumer. The term customer and consumer are frequently used interchangeable. It is not exactly true. A buyer of goods or service is referred to as a customer. They may or may not eat them. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all.